Hey guys, Dan Wood here with David Pleasance again for another update on the Commodore The Inside Story Kickstarter, slightly earlier than usual in the week because we've got some big news, David.
We have indeed. Great news. Fantastic news.
Now, a bit of a milestone in terms of the amount of backers. We just passed 1,000 today.
Yeah, that is totally unbelievable, and I can't thank everybody who's pledged enough. I mean, it is just outstanding. Thank you so much.
Well, David's in such a good mood, he put his Pink Floyd t-shirt on, especially for the video as well.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of anything quality, and let's be honest about it. That Dark Side of the Moon is probably one of the best things ever produced.
Oh,
So
classic.
anyway, it's gonna be second to my book.
Yeah, well, we have got some very exciting news because now that we're down to like under a week now, 5 days left tomorrow on the Kickstarter, but we have got some very exciting news for everyone who's backed this project. We've got another stretch goal, and I think this is going to blow people's minds.
Yeah, I'm absolutely thrilled to bits to be able to say that our stretch goal is 45,000. We are currently over 41,000, and we are getting around 1,000 a day as a very basic average. So our stretch goal is 45,000, and if we reach that 45,000, every single person who has pledged is going to get, wait for this, they're going to get a free download of the brand new video, which is being produced by WaveM Studios, the brand new video, which is called The Commodore Story, Changing the World 8 Bits at a Time. And it's a fantastic video, which is really complementary to my book and the story that I'm going to be telling. So every single person who pledges on my Kickstarter will get this free download, which is, I think it's going to be about a 2 hour video. So that's a sensational stretch goal, and I hope everybody will be as thrilled about it as I am.
Because we're going to show the trailer for the Commodore story at the end of this video for people that may not have checked it out yet. But this looks incredible. I mean, this, Stephen, who's behind it, he's got experience making documentaries and movies. And this looks, it's a proper high quality documentary. And the fact that we were able to give this away as part of the Kickstarter is just amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I think what it is that we realised, I was having a chat with Stephen, and we realised that we're both on exactly the same mission to tell the story about this incredible company, these wonderful products, and really not only to change people's lives forever, but just imagine what it could have been, had it been handled properly. So, because I think we both acknowledge that we're on the same road to telling the story, so he agreed to allow me to do this as a stretch goal, and I'm thrilled to bits. I really am. And hey, what a great opportunity for everybody who's a fan of Commodore and Amiga. This is a great opportunity.
Well, you have been very busy this week as well because we've got a couple of new people who have confirmed they're going to be writing for the book as well, and a couple of big names.
Yes, indeed. I mentioned it that at our last video update that I was hoping to get the confirmation, but I now can absolutely confirm that we've got contributing his story is the wonderful Dave Haney, and I think everybody who knows anything about Amiga knows Dave Haney, a fantastic engineer and a wonderful person. And so, yes, he, as recently as about an hour ago, he has confirmed that he is definitely going to be contributing to my book. And about 10 minutes ago, as recently as that, I can also announce that we have the absolutely wonderful RJ Michael is going to be contributing to the book as well. Now, everybody knows RJ. He is kind of alongside the late Jay Miner. Of course, RJ was one of the original people who was involved in the whole design of the Amiga product. And I mean, what a personality RJ is. He's absolutely incredible. So I'm thrilled to bits to announce that he has confirmed without doubt that he is going to contribute to my book. So everybody who's been sitting on the fence saying, shall I, shan't I, you've now got every single reason to actually make this pledge. Let's get this book done. You guys can also get this fantastic download for free, and now you know you've got Dave Haney and RJ, and there are other people as well, other Commodore people as well, going to be writing. So this is a real story from the inside, from people who worked on the inside. So no fudging, no guessing, no theatre. This is just going to be how it was.
So we've got to get to 45,000. Very, very doable. Still 5 days left on this. Obviously, spread the word to anyone you know who loves Commodore and the Amiga. And to give you a little taster of what you're going to get when we hit this stretch goal, we're going to leave you now with the trailer for the Commodore story, changing the world 8 bits at a time. Thank you for the update, David. We'll speak soon.
Indeed. Thank you so much, Dan, and thank you to all of the people who've played so far. Love you to bits. Thank you.
I was born in 1968, the year Space Odyssey hit the theatre, and 1 year before Neil Armstrong took his first step on the moon.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
1977, I watched Star Wars, the same year the Commodore PET entered the market, designed by Chuck Peddle, the godfather of the modern computer.
I am a Commodore user. In fact, I've been a Commodore user for quite a few years. 1982 was when I got my first computer. It was a VIC-20.
Invest in the wonder computer of the 1980s for under $300. The Commodore VIC-20.
I'll tell you what, when that box arrived and I could slide open the shiny outer cover, revealing the polystyrene, and then opening up the box, and really it just looked like a keyboard, but you plug the keyboard into the TV and you type that first program in, and you know it, you know the program, like 10, print, Stephen Fletcher. Okay, you would put your own name in, of course. 20, go to 10, run, and there it is, your first program. And that, apart from doing some programming at school, was one of the first programs I ever wrote, and I'm guessing it's one of the first programs that you guys would have wrote as well.
Our production house, WaveM Studios, will be involved with the entire documentary, from camera equipment to logistics, and will handle the full post-production of a documentary this size.
The whole family can learn computing at home. Plays great games too.
I want to do a documentary about the Commodore story, but not just a documentary that tells the story from the manufacturing point of view. I want to tell the story from the user point of view, from the games maker point of view.
Are you keeping up with the Commodore? 'Cause the Commodore is keeping up with you.
The world's #1 selling home computer is now in a family pack, the Commodore 64.
We're going to publish the Commodore story on Blu-ray, and we'll also be creating a 50-page book featuring photos and interviews from the documentary. We already have over 20 collaborators, including games programmers, composers, Commodore book and magazine writers. We also have collaboration from Commodore enthusiasts all over the world that still use their computers daily, and development teams busy prototyping the next generation of Commodore machines. We need your help to secure interviews with Commodore's key personnel, engineers and designers of the VIC-20, Commodore 64 and of course the Amiga.
You want one word?
An Amiga? Right on.
Amazing Amiga, that's it.
I was going to say awesome, but that sounds like a cartoon.
Radical, and it's certainly a radical machine.
Awesome. One word? Amiga. Friend. You know, I mean, that's what it means.
Yeah, I've been passionate about Commodore for quite a few years, and I started the passion in 1982 with the first VIC-20, the first actual home computer that I had. I have a magazine here. This is dated 22nd of December 1983, and in the magazine I was very proud at the time. I think I was 14 or 15, and I wrote a program called Ladders Run and actually managed to get a full page in there. I'll tell you an interesting story. Very recently on Twitter I put the listing of the game on Twitter, and somebody at the other side of the world actually typed in the complete game. He ran it, sent me a message back saying it works, like it's a surprise, you know, of course it works. But yeah, he said he enjoyed the game, and this is like 33 years later. So the Commodore still lives.
We look forward to your support and pre-orders of the Blu-ray, the Commodore story and the book. If you have a Commodore story to tell, get in touch.